Well, the news story this week is that the Gina Carano lawsuit against Disney and Lucasfilm is heating up. We touched on it last week where either that or the week before that Disney tried to get the lawsuit thrown out and it was not thrown out. So it's starting to heat up. Her legal battle against Disney regarding her dismissal from The Mandalorian. The actress is calling for notable figures like Pedro Pascal, and Kathleen Kennedy to testify. Carano, who claims she was discriminated against for her right-wing social media posts, argues that Disney overlooked similar politically charged posts from her male co-stars. In a joint filing, Carano listed potential witnesses, including Mandalorian creator Jon Favreau, ex-Disney CEO Bob Chapek, and Bear Grylls, among others. The trial, tentatively scheduled for September 25th, 2025, is going to explore issues such as Carano's contract status at the time of her termination and alleged unequal treatment compared to male colleagues like Pascal, who made controversial posts about former President Donald Trump. Carano's lawsuit, filed in February, claims Disney and Lucasfilm targeted her for cultural and religious beliefs. What? The July 26 court document indicates that Carano also aims to discuss the impact of her firing on potential projects such as canceled spin-off Rangers of the New Republic. Disney, which has denied Carano's claims, plans to call its own witnesses. The case continues to draw attention, especially after a federal judge recently denied Disney's motion to dismiss the lawsuit earlier in the month. It's interesting. This is an interesting sort of development. It's sort of like the way I'll put it is, if you ever got on social media and posted something and your first thought is, oh man, this is lighthearted and funny. Yeah. And then the next thing you know, boom, you're being attacked for saying something insensitive and people dig up something you said 5 years ago. I don't think Disney expected to see a lawsuit that's going to call Chapek, that's going to call Favreau and Kennedy and Pedro. Nick, we had said pretty strongly a couple weeks ago or last week that this is not going to be settled out of court. Does this change that? What do you, I mean, look, this is not legal. This is not a legal show, generally speaking, but do you think this changes their perspective at all?
You know, it does a little bit, because honestly, I thought, we talked about, would it get settled? Honestly, I thought it would be dismissed. I honestly am a little bit surprised that from a legal standpoint, they're moving forward with it. I think you used exactly the right word, which is interesting. Like, we're in a new situation now. This is not what we thought this was going to be. And I have to agree with Brian Fennessy. You said two key important words in the middle of that also, when I read the story the first time, made me look Bear Grylls. Like, please, I need at this point now, I need this to go to trial. I need footage of Bear Grylls on the stand answering questions about somehow how this relates to Gina Carano's contract not being renewed, because lest we forget, she was not fired. Her contract was not renewed, which are two very different things.
Yep.
And it surprises me it wasn't dismissed, but then again, we live in a weird ass world and things are stupid all the time. So there's also that part of me that goes, okay, sure, we're going to go to trial. Now, that doesn't mean it might not still be settled out of court if Disney goes, again, we have too much on our plate. We have stuff going on. Here's some money. Please go away.
Yep.
But we don't know, because also they may go, yeah, we've got the case. And I think they do. So it remains to be seen, but you're bringing in big people. Pascal, who just started filming 2 days ago on Fantastic Four. Favreau, whatever he's working on, his Mando movie. Like, this involves a lot of organization and getting things together that people are going to have to do.
Yeah. And so this is where I will sort of, I'll shift my position. A week ago, I said, settling out of court is an admission of guilt for Disney. And so this works to their advantage. I now am going to lean on, I think they will settle out of court. They don't want to be putting all these people on trial. They don't want to be putting your executives, your biggest names. I mean, let's face it. I mean, I'm Pedro Pascal out, but that man is in everything. They don't want to put him in a situation where they could damage him.
They want to keep working with him. And if he gets drug into this, he's going to think twice the next time he gets offered a Marvel, a Disney,
or worse, he's going to get on the stand and say something that's going to hurt his career, and then Fantastic Four goes out the window, right? So,
I think an even bigger problem farther down the road.
Correct. So I think this absolutely helps her, but this whole thing's just been so interesting to watch. So